Hello, my name is Jacqueline. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today we'll focus on our hamstrings. So often we sit a lot and we can really feel when our hamstrings get tight, but we need to do both strengthening and lengthening. So that's what we'll focus on today. If you have two blocks, I recommend that you put them on the highest height at the top of your mat. If you don't have them at all, it's no problem. I'll give you another option. All right, let's get started in tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And take some circles with your body. So just making big circles around, feeling into your wrists, moving into your hips. And now reverse the circle, going in the opposite direction. And breathing in and out your nose. Nice, and then come back up to your tabletop. Extend your right leg long behind you. Extend it directly back from your hip joint. Bend your knee, sole of foot towards the ceiling. And we're going to do double pulses for a 3 count. So begin, pulse up for 3, 2, 1. Now extend your leg long. On your inhale, exhale, pull heel in towards your butt. Hamstring curl. Again, 2 more. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend long. This time pull knee into your chest nice and strong. And then step your right foot where your right hand is. So replace your hand with your foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your chest up. And now lift your knee off the floor. So take a minute to get settled here. You can bring hands to hips or palms together in front of your heart, whatever helps you feel a little bit more balanced. And then on your next inhale, press into your front foot and lift your left knee up. Find your balance and then step back, bend your knee down back into the lunge. Then inhale, lift up, find your balance. Exhale, step back. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale. With control, knee comes down towards the mat nice and slow. Hands come down, right leg extends back behind you. The ball of your foot comes to the mat this time and just rock back and forth a couple times. Breathe into the back of your right leg. Nice, let's do the other side. Back to your tabletop. We have our pulses to begin with. So extend left leg long this time. Bend knee, sole of foot towards the ceiling. Double pulses for 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg long. Exhale, pull heel in towards your butt. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull it in. 1 more. Keep pressing through your left hand especially. Nice. And then inhale, extend long. Then exhale, pull knee into your chest. Lift your left hand up, left foot replaces it. Tuck your back toes, lift your chest up. Hands can be on hips or palms together in front of your chest. With control, lift your back knee up. And then on your next inhale, rise up. Right knee comes up in front of you, find your balance. And then exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale, lift, find the balance. Exhale, lunge, and then with control, knee comes down nice and slow. Hands come down, left leg extends back long behind you, ball of foot down, and just rock back and forth a couple times. Connect with your breath in and out the nostrils. Nice. Bring your knees down. Walk your hands forward, handprint, tuck your toes, send your hips back and up for down dog. Now this time, instead of pedaling the knees the way we usually do, let's do this with a little bit of control. Bend both knees quite a bit. Press through your hands. And then extend back through your heels. Don't worry about getting the legs straight. Just think heels toward the mat. Bend knees, both at the same time, and extend it long. Good. One more, bend knees. Send heels toward the mat. They don't have to touch. Good. Then walk feet up towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet as you reach your arms up. And then exhale, arms down to your side. Let's do a couple of half sun salutations just to find the rhythm with our breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold at the hips. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet as you reach your arms out and up. And right away, exhale, fold at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Remember the bend in the knees. Inhale, press into your feet, reach your arms up. And right away, we'll move on this time. Fold forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, right foot steps back to your runner's lunge. Inhale, lift hips up. Back heel goes toward the mat. Doesn't have to touch. And then inhale, bend back in to your front knee. Exhale, lift your hips up. Both legs lengthen. Inhale, bend into your front leg. One more. Inhale, hips lift. And then exhale, bend. Hands down. Step back, down dog. Take a full round of breath. Maybe you take a big bend. And then lengthen heels toward the mat. Right foot steps forward to right thumb. Same thing here. Inhale, lift hips up. Lengthen through both legs. And then exhale, bend into your front knee, back to your runner's lunge. 2 more times. So move with your own breath. And this isn't about how straight the legs get or what it looks like. Just feeling into the backs of your legs. Good. After your third one, back foot steps up to meet your front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Reach your arms out and up. And exhale, fold again at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time left foot steps back. This time back knee comes down. We'll find another flow, this time into our Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split. Send hips back and walk your front foot forward just a little bit. And now flex your front foot and send your hips back. Blocks can also be helpful here. So if you find that you're rounding, maybe you have some blocks or books to help lift your spine up. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Find your Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, send hips back. Flex your front foot, toes pulling in towards your face. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Back to your Anjaneyasana. Hands come down, plant. Step back to down dog. Bend your both knees. And then straighten, lengthen heels down. Bend knees. And lengthen down. One more, bend knees. Lengthen. Left foot steps forward to left thumb. Back knee comes down. So again, maybe you want your blocks here. You can get it set up. Walk this front foot forward just a couple inches. And then send hips back. Flex your front foot. Inhale, coming forward to your lunge. Exhale. Breathe through the back of your front leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. This time tuck your back toes. Back foot steps up to meet your front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet as you reach your arms out and up. And then exhale, palms, hands come down by your sides. And take a couple of deep breaths in and out your nose. Feel the energy that's moving. And maybe even just notice if your brain is talking to you. How is your brain talking to you? What is the tone? Is it harsh? Is it kind? Is it firm or is it friendly? Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And then exhale, fold forward at the hips. Again, generous bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back to down dog. Bend both knees, and then lengthen heels toward mat. Again, bend both knees, lengthen heels. One more, bend knees, and lengthen. Right foot steps forward to right thumb. So we're in our runner's lunge, like we were before. This time, lift your hips up, send the back heel towards your mat, and just stay. We'll stay here for one full breath. Bringing left hip forward, pulling your right hip back, breathing into the back of your front leg. Good. Bend back into your front knee. And lift your chest up, bring palms together in front of your chest. So this is where you might be using the blocks if they're in front of you. So find a gazing point in front of you, shift your weight forward and glide into warrior 3. Nice, slow and controlled. And then if you have the blocks, maybe you bring hands down to blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can always bend your knee as much as you need to. It doesn't have to be straight. And bring your hands down to the floor. You could use books here or anything that will help prop you up a little bit. If you have your blocks, try to keep your spine nice and long. Feel your left glute turn on. And hamstring curls, pull heel in towards your butt and then extend it nice and long. 2 more, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Press into your front foot. And little challenge here, see if you can lift back up through warrior 3, bringing palms together in front of your chest. And then press into your front foot, bring left knee up in front of you. It's a lot of work for that front leg. Round down, maybe grab underneath the left foot, interlace your fingers. If that's not possible, you can stay here, holding onto the shin just below the knee. If you have the grip underneath the foot, maybe you lift your chest up and start to extend the leg out. Doesn't have to be straight. Mine is definitely not straight. Keep finding your focal point. Strong through your right base leg. It's doing a lot of work. Stay with it. Pull toes towards your face. And then come out exactly the opposite way we went in. So bend your knee first. And then lift your chest up. Maybe hands on hips. And then with control, step your left foot back, way back. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Outsides of feet are parallel. Hands on hips. Nice strong legs here. With control, bend forward. Keeping your legs nice and strong. Now, if you need to bend your knees, if it's too much sensation on the back of your legs, go ahead. Otherwise, options here are maybe hands down. Maybe you start to walk hands back in between your feet and then bend your elbows and use the traction of pressing into the mat to help lengthen your spine and breathe into the back of your legs. So there are lots of different points where you may be here. Just breathe into the back of your legs and keep your quads nice and strong. Keep extending through your spine. Push your chest forward, trying to keep your spine straight best you can. Roll body weight forward into the balls of the feet and keep breathing. And then hands come on hips with control. Come back up. And then turn to face the front of your mat. Back heel comes up off the mat. So you're in a high crescent lunge. And then hands come down, frame your foot. Step back to down dog. Bend both knees. Lengthen heels down. 2 more. Bend knees and lengthen. Last one. Stay in your down dog for 3 breaths. Deep breaths in and out your nose. And now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left foot steps forward to left thumb. So you're in your runner's lunge. Then lift your hips up. Heel doesn't have to touch the mat, but it just goes down. So toes still face forward here. As you pull your right hip forward, left hip back. Maybe you have blocks here too. This can often help if you find you're really crunching down and reaching for the floor. See if you can find a little space through the sides of your torso. Good. And then bend back in to your front knee. Maybe palms come together in front of your heart. Lift your chest up. And here, find your warrior 3. So find your focal point and glide forward. And then with control, maybe hands come down to blocks or mat. Bend your left base leg as much as you need to. Nice and strong out through the right leg. Hamstring curls. Pull your heel in. Extend it out. Pull in. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Good. With control, maybe you rise back up through warrior 3. And then bring the right knee in front of you. Find your balance. Option to grab on the shin just below the knee, interlace your fingers. Maybe you reach down, interlace your fingers underneath the ball of the foot. Maybe you lift your chest up and start to extend out through the leg. Wherever you are, find your focal point and keep your breath nice and steady. If you go too far and your breath gets away from you, then back off a little bit. Nice. Bend your right knee. If it's straightened, lift your chest up. Extend your right leg back, way behind you. Turn to face the long edge. Outsides of your feet are parallel, hands on your hips. Legs nice and strong as you go down. This time, you have those same options. You could have blocks underneath your hands. You can press your hands into the mat and bend your elbows. Maybe you grab onto the outsides of your feet or heels and bend your elbows. Find a little bit more traction here. Extend out through the spine. Roll weight forward into the toes. Keep your quadriceps nice and strong. And deep breaths. And release. Hands on your hips, lift your chest up. Nice and controlled. Turn to face the top of your mat. Back heel comes off. And then hands come down, frame your foot. Step back, down dog. Bend knees and straighten. 2 more, bend your knees. Heels melt down towards the mat. 1 more, bend both knees. And lengthen. Bring both knees down. And come to sit on your seat. Right leg in front of you. And I'll turn this way. Bring the sole of your left foot against your right inner thigh. And so first, before we go into the stretch, bend your right knee up and press your right heel down. Feel the activation of your hamstring here. Nice and strong. Now, start to extend out through the heel. Keep your right quadricep engaged and maybe start to walk hands forward. You could have blocks, but keep your right leg nice and active. Stay strong. gaze is just over your toes. And then walk your hands back up. We'll go to the other side. This time, right foot comes in, presses against your left inner thigh. Flex your left foot. Pull toes back in towards your face. Bend your knee quite a bit. Press your heel into the mat. Feel the activation of the hamstring. And then extend out nice and long. Maybe you start to walk your hands forward. Breathe into the back of your left leg. Squeezing your left quadricep. And then lift your chest back up. And then come to a cross-legged seat, just Sukhasana, shins crossed. We'll take a twist. So I'm not mirroring you. Left hand goes to right knee. Right hand comes behind, close to your hips. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, twist. With each inhale, see if you can lengthen up a little taller. And exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. On your next exhale, untwist, and we'll go to the other side, right hand to left knee. Left hand behind you towards your hips. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist. 2 more deep breaths. And on your final exhale there, untwist. Bring palms together in front of your chest. Bow chin towards your chest. Take these last few moments here to feel gratitude for yourself, for taking time to take care of yourself. You can lift your chin and blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. And also, if you're interested in exploring what it means to live with more ease in your life, please sign up for my weekly email, Ease Please. And you can find that link in the description below. Until next time, keep taking care of yourself.